It's
overlap.
Pickles, y'all.
Stripper. I see what you did there. I see what you did. You boarded. You boarded it back.
You brought it back to what? The beginning?
What you eat?
Pickles?
Wait, are those like real pickles? In a bag?
Some
I thought it was loud. I thought you had a bag.
New weed called pickle.
Wait, I don't want to see what one looks like.
Yo, wait a minute. You just asked to see a pickle? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, so it's like regular pickles. What is this? Let me see the packaging.
It's called Old Snap.
Do what you do.
Dill pickle snacking cuts. No brine added. Great for on-the-go snacking.
As I'm doing.
She is on the go.
Oh nah, I would have I would have like, yo, we got.
And he ended up getting it like covered, but
I do got 609 tattooed around my.
You got 69?
609.
Tattooed around your what?
You got 6
zeros around my belly button.
That's kind of wild. It's like a.
So wait, now I want to know the trajectory of this. So like, is it a 6 and then your belly button the O? No, and then your belly button's the O and then the 9, or is it
609?
The people want to see,
but.
Yeah, show us. Show us.
Oh shit, we going viral.
No, I was not expecting that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yo, that took me a while to process what was being said here. That is what's up. Yeah. I mean, like, what?
All right, so what's up? I show my tattoo. Show your back tattoo. Come on, the lower back.
Show us. I feel like I'm on Jerry Springer. Show us.
Speaking of Jerry Springer.
Okay.
Yo. Speaking of jury.
Do we get PTO? Do we get PTO?
You used yours already.
No, I didn't. No.
When you went to LA?
It was accrued in
No, I did it like a half day. Like I was still here.
No.
I talked to y'all. I talked to y'all. Like that counts for something. Like I talked.
I gotta look on ADP and look at your stub and see what they got in there for you.
I done been at this job for a year. I know I'm due days.
I know I'm due days.
I did.
It's 5 years.
It's been a year. No. It was a year.
I'm still on probation.
It's 120 episodes.
Yo, oh man, welcome. Where the fuck we at, please?
150.
Oh shit, we ain't even like that, man.
150 Dream Team.
Oh, not the man. Buck 50.
Episode 150 of the podcast.
Hey, that's another milestone.
150. You know, yeah, it is.
A buck 50 is cute.
Buck 50 is not cute.
It is. It's very cute.
You get a buck 50.
No, not that. You know.
Oh, school likes to get buck fisty.
I'm School.
He boosts fists.
Here with the homies. Miguelito
McFly. Just a version of that is just.
Shout out to my boy Scoop Keister.
Keister?
Yeah, he's a Keister.
What you had some Casamigos already?
He had some Casamigos.
I'm not drinking right now.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah. My brother Truth ain't never told a lie.
Already.
I'm trying to stay alkaline.
Soda Don Dada.
Hey y'all, glory to God.
Is that illegal leopard?
It's giving. I'm not drinking tonight, but I'm gonna laugh at
you. Trying to stay alkaline too?
Look at her, she got the wakikaya.
I just got water. This tap water from Bristol.
Yo, hold on. Is the tap water safe?
No.
Nah, it was always safe. You ain't hear what they said? They was like, "Oh, we made a mistake."
Nah, I ain't hear that.
Nah, they definitely was.
You ever told a chick you made a mistake?
Nah, she was like, "No, you didn't." I said, "Yes, I did." It's giving.
Let's pray for Mikey.
This never happens.
This never happens.
This never happens.
I stopped saying that in like 11th grade.
You was fucking 11th grade. All right, so
how you think you got here?
Oh man. So that means that you are how many years older than me?
I mean, it lines up.
16.
16.
Fleet, what's good with you, bro?
Me?
Yeah, what's up?
Nothing, not a damn thing.
What you been up to this past week? Anything? Nothing? All right, so
okay.
Nah, what's up? What you been up to?
Balling, you know how? Because he had jerseys on all day.
Yo, this is the second jersey I had on today.
You have more than one basketball jersey?
Bars.
Yeah, but they're all swingmans, and you have a problem with that. So
I don't got a problem with that. Why you demonizing
So
me?
that swings?
Pause.
Let me see.
It's swing.
I already showed you a little bit. Now it's your turn. What's up?
What?
What you
I
mean?
don't know what you talking
Pressure-
about.
the
You the one
pressure's
that was
on.
all hype.
The pressure is on.
Ain't no shame in
She
my
said-
body.
I'm
said-
not
he said,
ashamed
what's
of
wrong with swingman?
anything.
He said, "What belly button
Yeah, what's
tattoo
wrong
you
with
got?"
swingman?
Look, I'm not ashamed of my body. Follow me on IG at
Nah, we ain't asking that.
Follow her on Twitter.
_SOLE.
Yeah, all right, no doubt. But what's wrong with a swingman?
What's wrong with a swingman?
You tell me.
You tell me.
You tell me.
You tell me.
You ain't got no swingman jerseys?
I don't.
Why not?
'Cause I can't afford them. They too expensive.
Oh, but you got a Phoenix.
I got a couple.
But you can't afford. Oh, okay. So you don't buy swingmen. You swing it.
I don't swing shit.
Why
You
are you
got both-
pocket watching?
First of all, I'm not pocket watching.
Speaking of swingman,
He's watching my jerseys.
I'm gonna tell what I've been doing this past week. You know what I'm saying? Before I move on and shit. Shout out to my boy Carter, man, young Cartier. He's in T-ball. And they started hitting.
Oh, you be T-balling?
You said swing. Yeah, we said T-ball sound crazy last week. Yeah. But yeah, they started batting. You feel me? And I was just proud to see him out there like hit the ball and you know.
He had coordination.
Yeah, for real.
Unlike you.
He had to get it from somewhere.
Definitely not from you.
I'm actually.
Aren't you like a coach? Did you say you like signed up to like help
He's
coach?
an assistant to the assistant coach.
I didn't sign up, but
oh, you stepped in, I think, or you shadowed or
He's a
something.
volunteer.
You said you
I'm just
something.
helping out. It's my boy. You feel me?
No, I know, but I'm just saying like that's why it's more cooler because you're like.
I bought him a tee.
He got a jersey that says Carter's dad.
He in the field with him. You know, he in the field with him. Like how you be in the field with Art. You know, it's a different feeling.
Do you know the sport?
Actually, it won't say Carter's dad. It's gonna say Cannonball's dad because he's Cannonball on the team. His name's not Carter.
Hey, I like that.
There's another Carter on the team. You feel me? So the coach went to him and was like, "Hey, there's two of y'all.
No, it be like that.
He was like, "What you want me to call you?" He was like, Cannonball.
No, it be like that.
Coach was like, "You Cannonball now." So when he played,
what if he would have?
When I played T-ball and softball, they called me Little Bits because I was always the smallest
No,
one.
that's not what they called.
what?
Little Bits because I was always the
That's what you
smallest one.
thought they called you.
Bits.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
The coach was like, "I'm tired of this little."
I want to be
Here
clear.
y'all
I want to be clear. Because, you know, sometimes when you young, sometimes you hear things differently than what.
And I'm sure they wasn't calling me.
Nah, they was, but when you ran up, they was like, "No, I said little bit."
Yeah.
Little bit.
They're like, "Go get that little machine over there." What'd you say? Oh, I said little bits.
Y'all ain't right.
She was over there. And how old was you when you was playing?
Do the math.
No, I'm saying I didn't hear that part.
You playing softball?
I just said from T-ball to softball.
Did you have
I had
nails?
the same nickname.
That's what I'm saying. You was like 7. You had nails.
Hold on. Nah, I need to know this though. You played sports.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Okay.
I played lots of sports.
No. This is important to the.
I've always been
fabric
very
of
athletic.
soul. Okay.
Soul's fabric.
So what other sports do you play besides T-ball, softball?
I cheerled, but like athletically.
So did school.
So were you a flyer or you were the base or were you?
I was.
Yo.
See, I don't like having these conversations with y'all because y'all
He knows the
That's why I
term.
said yo.
No, but you're right. But it's like if I talk back to him in the terminology, it's gonna sound so crazy.
But you know
and y'all
why I
be
know this? But you know why I know
like-
the terminology?
Why?
Because you used to do
Because
it.
I played ball, nigga, and there were cheerleaders out there.
Bro, I played 3
don't know
sports
no-
and I don't know no terms.
All right, well, I'm not the only nigga that knows.
He was over there on the bench like, oh, you on the base? Oh, y'all this.
Nah, I was cool with the cheerleaders. I played ball.
No, but I was about to say I
had
pretty
time?
much done everything. Like when I cheerled, 'cause I cheerled for years. So
definitely
it was like
didn't
depending on when I was cheerleading. Like when I did junior cheerleading, I flew.
Oh,
But but when I got into high school, I always played bass. Well, always was bass. So
Can you do a back handspring right here?
honestly, if you give me 2 weeks, I could.
Scooby wearing.
But if I try to do that,
152?
Scooby wearing the wristbands and shit. And he'd be like, "Go team, go."
and I played basketball for 2 years too.
Was a
But I
hooper?
was
Like Truth?
I was too little. Nah, I was too little. But for me, it was just like them girls was big as hell
you can
compared
take
to
Truth
me.
on a one-on-one?
And I didn't get a growth spurt yet.
It's not gonna happen.
I do a little something. You
Man,
see me
I
at
seen
LA
you hoop.
Fitness.
That's how I know you can't beat.
Yeah.
No, I know I can't beat you. I know for a fact I can't beat you. You be in there every week. But I'm
probably
just
can't beat
saying,
me.
I'm not garbage.
Hold
Like, you
up.
know, and I don't even
Now
play. And I don't even play basketball.
Me
Like,
neither.
the first time when I was at LA Fitness, that
But
was
I
the
got
first
a
time I
trophy
sat
for
with
it.
a basketball in like
Oh,
2 years.
participation?
Like, you know.
No. When
And
I
I
played
still
sports,
was
there
in
wasn't no
there,
such
you
thing as
know, shit was
So why'd
going
you get a
in.
trophy?
And I'm
we won a
left-handed, so
championship.
it also
Who
be a little
we?
different.
My team.
What team? What age group? Where was you at? Like how? Like
I played for the
Del-
WNBA. I
Del
played for the
Rey,
Willenboro girl team.
1990. 93.
Wait, don't say the 92? Year. Don't say the year.
Some nigga, like I was one.
How old you were? So you were 17?
Well, nigga, I'm an old nigga. Everybody know it.
In 93?
No.
Oh. You were 17 in 93.
All right. Nah, but yo, Soul and Mike 1v1. I think that'll be
Let's do it.
For the pod.
Let's do it. Let's make it a thing.
Let's make it a thing. Let's do it. You heard her.
I'm about to go train.
Shirts and skins. I'm wearing shirts.
I'm about to go train. It's okay.
Truth gonna train you.
Yo, I'm about to go train you. I don't care. I got
Truth with an F. Yo, what you been up to this past week, bro?
Let me think. I really.
I was hooping and then
hooping.
Yeah, I did hoop.
You know what else he did? Forgot his appointment.
I did do that.
That's why he fresh to death. Fresh to death.
Did do that.
Did you forget something?
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
2 weeks in a row. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Nah. They don't gotta know.
Oh okay.
But go ahead.
But no, I did miss my appointment. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was told about this.
Yeah. I had the kids chilling.
Hold on, you got your cut today?
Today, yeah.
Damn. I need a Wednesday cut too, bro, for the pod.
No, I had to really make some time for that.
Yeah, yo, I felt bad. This guy told me.
You don't feel bad when it's me?
This guy told me he called out to come.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, I put that on the schedule.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah, I put it in a personal
that made me
for
feel like from a barber from like this level to a barber like this level. When nigga call out of work to come get a cut.
No, I'm not.
That nigga had off already.
That's cute.
Why is
it's
that
definitely cute? No, because I'm just thinking about it from like all different perspectives. Like it is like a thing. Like when somebody's like, "Yo, you're that important in my life," or you know.
Yeah.
I have to go to you. Like I don't want to go to nobody else. Like I'm
know.
like that with my nail tech. Like
look,
my nail tech is about to be out for 2 months, and I'm like crying inside, knowing that like I would pay her extra. I even offered to. Like I would pay you extra to just do my nails.
I don't know how many times niggas told me that they done. Yo, me and my girl just broke up over this haircut. But then they be back together a couple days later. But like niggas done told me that they broke up with their chick. Like or niggas done told me.
Why the fuck is people breaking up with people over
they
haircuts?
fighting? You know what I'm saying? They having an argument.
They look good.
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about.
And that's exactly what it is.
What type of bitches do niggas be dealing with?
Listen, some females, I'm not saying all females, some females feel the type way when they mans get a fresh cut and, I'm going out over here.
Well, it might depend, because my thing is if he's just that nigga, then you know that every time he get a fresh cut, he go cheat, then maybe that's just different.
I'm not saying cheat.
But I'm just saying for you to be mad that your nigga got a fresh cut, you should be fucking happy. That's something to look at. You get what I'm saying? Why would you want your nigga not to have a fresh hair? Like, I don't know. That's just weird to me.
But at the same token, sometimes I get, you know what I'm saying, niggas that I'm close with, you know what I'm saying?
Like now you mad at my barber?
Are you close with niggas?
Because I get my hair cut like a regular human?
Niggas that I'm
that's
close
weird.
with that know me and I know them and they wife.
Wait, why are you close with these niggas?
Because sometimes they wives send me the bread for their cuts already. Like, yo, I'm taking care of shit today.
Then why they mad about it?
I'm not saying, I'm talking about on the opposite.
Are y'all close physically or like emotionally?
Not physically at all, but
figuratively?
You remember what happened last time?
Not figuratively. I can't.
No.
I'm saying.
No, he's never done anything wrong ever. Word. We do have a hip hop motherfucking podcast.
Wait.
I didn't even get to say what I did.
You
asked me if I was athletic. You ain't asked me anything else. That's
my fault.
That's really messed up.
Nah, we already know what you did.
It was not intentional. So
I feel like there's been a lot of like. Is there something going on?
We got a problem?
You trying to cut me out?
Yo, because you don't got PTO.
I don't have PTO.
We trying to cut you before your PTO
then
start.
I'm halfway hanging out. The editor halfway had me hanging out. Like
not the
now niggas don't even care how my week went.
Yeah, you see.
I really need my time.
You see this bunch of
I really need my time because I asked him. I'm like, yo, was I good? And he was like, yo, niggas was drunk. I'm like,
niggas was drunk.
We was though. We was.
So
no, I know.
We besties, right?
Are we?
I mean, you told me we besties, and I agreed. So what you been up to this past week, Soda Don Dada?
Fake. So fake. I've been doing a lot of great things.
Okay.
I went on Comic Club.
Oh, you did? Yes.
And I sat with Kato and Rudder.
Did that episode drop? Or no?
Not yet.
Okay. I seen like the, whatever, I guess a story post or something. Okay.
Yeah, I had posted up or whatever. It's so good because he literally told me, it's so funny because he told me that we were talking about Spellbound. And I didn't even think that he was there. Like, remember, he was like,
up there with us.
Yeah. No, that's what he was like. Remember, I was there. I was like, oh shit, you did
drunk?
come. Yeah, I was
over there. I just want to rock.
Yeah, I was in there like, I was in there like turned up with the performers and stuff. So like it slipped my mind that he was there. He was like, girl, I was there. He was like, yo, he was like, me and you even had a talk and you was like, yo, get this shit going. Like, get it fucking going. I don't care what you gotta do. He's like, and look at niggas, we got our shit together and we brought you up here. And I was like, yo, I fuck with it. Like, like it was just great energy. And I known them niggas my whole life. Like, literally, like me and Rudder grew up together. I probably known Rudder since I was 5.
Wow.
We went to Twin Hills Elementary together.
Well, yo, shout out Kato, shout out Rudder, Common Club podcast. We need to pull up on them niggas. I talked to Kato too.
No, hell yeah, no. That's what that they was like, yo, and we had a whole conversation about that. Like he was like, I love y'all fucking podcast. Like y'all really doing y'all thing. Like, and that's what I'm saying. We were talking about Spellbound and all that. Like,
Shout
it was definitely
bros.
all loves. Like he loves everything that we doing. I love everything that they're doing. And it just was like a full circle moment for all of us because it was like, yo, like, and we just went through so many different topics. It's a great episode. I ain't gonna lie. They asked me a lot of questions of some things that people don't know about, and we're gonna touch on that. And it was just dope. So I want to shout them
You was
out.
touching on things?
Yeah, I was touching on things.
Bang.
Shout outs to Rudder and Kato touching on things.
Didn't I tell y'all they some sick niggas? I told y'all that while I was there. I was like,
Yeah.
I told y'all that while I was
Yo,
there.
oh.
Talking about you was touching on
Hold
topics.
on. I can't wait to see that part. Whatever that was about. Word.
She threw us under the bus.
No, I didn't.
Them
No, I
niggas
was
is
like,
nasty.
no, I didn't say y'all
I
was
hope she said
nasty.
that.
No, it was funny because something like it was like a moment where I was like, and it's funny them niggas said pause, and I was cracking up because I was like, oh, this ain't about to be watch this. Y'all niggas ain't about to be pause everything. He was like, nah, because what you said was some pause shit. Like da da da. I was like, I deal with this with Mikey.
Yo.
I said, y'all giving me
Weak.
PTSD. So
Oh,
we was
shit,
laughing
for
about
real?
that. Yes, I have PTSD from you.
Oh. Post traumatic. I know what you mean.
So what else you did over the week? So
Jesus Christ.
what's up? You got? I mean, cause the weather's breaking. Mike,
The weather broke.
Mike done brought the shorts out.
Just got my knees showing.
You know what I'm saying? So I know you said you got some things
I
cooking.
do.
Mm-hmm.
Just stay tuned. I dropped some shades. I dropped a new shade line. It's more on like some like eclectic. If you're a piece buyer, if you're looking for like a statement piece, I got some new frames out. Really on some like futuristic, but also on some like throwback shit. So it's like different ones.
Eminem could have put in that market. Shady Shades.
Some shades.
Yeah, like it's
should
a
do a
different
collab with
vibe.
him.
I would.
I
Shout out to
know
Eminem.
his daughter though.
Oh yeah, I
Haley-
seen that they said, sorry to cut y'all off, but I seen that they said a blog said this allegedly. JT is fucking with Eminem.
The city girl.
Yes.
I didn't see that. That's crazy. No,
I don't believe
That she was caught out with him.
That's
and,
funny.
Yeah. I was like,
Eminem being seen out
Eminem and
anywhere. You
JT,
never
like,
see
I
him,
don't know.
but
That was
I
just
mean,
like a weird
But
vibe.
his daughter though, Haley got a podcast called A Little Bit Shady or Just a Little Shady or some shit like that. You probably have a better chance because she's like hip. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's
No,
young.
yeah.
Like doing some shit with
No,
her.
I
She's
would
probably
definitely would. I
she's
definitely
capitalizing off of the shady
I mean,
name.
I got my
feel me?
VEs on. That's why I had,
Send her the V's and
that's
tell
why
her
I
you
needed the
doing try to do shady
glasses or whatever.
Yo, that's lit.
Little Shady Shades.
The opportunities come to me.
Sometimes
I don't have
you
to
gotta
do.
go grab the
No, trust me, I know. But I'm just saying, I don't have to tell her like I want to collaborate with her. It would only take for me to send my product to her, and I'm
That's
sure
exactly
that
what
it
I'm
would
saying.
that would come to
In
light.
a box with the Shady
yeah.
Shades.
We need to, it's so much is gonna happen. I could just feel it.
But yeah, my rollout for the next month is going to be amazing. I had a lot of like hurdles, like battling with a lot of shit behind the scenes. I even got a bad call today, and I'm like, whoa. But it's going to keep going, and it's so many pieces moving that it's like even if a couple projects get delayed, I'm still ahead. So yeah.
The piece is still hitting. You know what I mean? Well, you already know. So you got our support, you know what I'm saying, and my support, and whatever we could do
Am I in the
to
frame?
push that shit.
Am I in the frame?
Are you in the
You
frame?
got frames on.
Gotta make sure I'm in the frame.
Am I in the frame?
I gotta
She
make sure.
waits till now to ask
I
the question
gotta
too.
ask.
Now you out the frame.
I just had
Really
to
out the
ask.
frame.
I gotta ask.
All right, so shit, I don't even know where to begin. How y'all feel about blue checks?
That shit dumb.
So blue checks meaning like verify, profiles on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Now Meta has released a program where you can purchase a blue check. by paying a subscription fee. Do you know how much it is? How much is it? Do you know?
I think it's like $15,
Something like that.
$15 a month, $14.99.
Now, because Twitter's a separate company. I feel like
they're getting rid of their shit.
No more blue checks.
Yeah, I seen today that I think this is last month. After this month, they're not gonna have the.
I saw Doja Cat says she was getting rid of her blue check on Twitter because this is all stupid or some shit, but I didn't realize the whole thing. So.
But that's what all the apps do. They piggyback off of each other. So it was like they seen Twitter do it. So they're like, okay, we're about to get this bag real quick. And probably once Twitter throws it under the rug, Instagram will be in it for a little bit. They'll throw it under the rug. It's like everything. It's like trendy. It's trendy for the moment. They'll get their bag and
It was cool when it was just like the celebrities. So you knew that was really their page. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But when they give access to everybody to have it, like, and you could tell when somebody got it because they got their government name under there. You know what I'm saying?
On Facebook.
No, on Instagram.
Oh, it's government name?
No, yeah.
Yeah,
that's what Cuddy said when he was here. He was like, you have to have your full name on there.
Yeah.
But it's displayed to everybody?
Yes.
So
you have to show your ID.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that part, but it's displayed to everybody.
Yeah.
Where is it displayed?
When you open up your page, on your bio.
On the bio, they have the government name.
Like if you look at
like where mine says Soda Don Dada, like it would say my full government name after I would do it.
Not for a celeb that already had a blue check. So the paid blue checks, you know who that is.
Exactly. That's how you know who has a paid blue check and who doesn't, because their full name is on there.
The only thing
even like with the original blue checks, you had to have a certain amount of followers and views, and then you still had to submit a request.
And you had to have other blue checks following you. You know what I'm saying? Like other famous people had to follow you, so you was like being in
or you had to prove that your likeliness was being used. Like I know a lot of people who have been fighting for verification because there's so many fake accounts of them. That's the only reason why. Like I could play devil's advocate. Like I know a lot of people who were fighting Instagram to get blue checks so that people knew who was.
I only know a couple.
The real so and so. Like Brother Ben X is like one of the. Perfect examples, because ever since he followed me, I probably have like 400 Brother Ben X pages that follow me. And he always talks about how he's like, yo, all these people can make fake ass pages of me, but Instagram won't do anything. Like they won't give me my verification. He got mad followers. He has a core following. Like it's big. So for somebody like him, he was like, me buying a blue check helps my followers know that this is really my page.
I mean, but what's stopping the other person to buy a blue check?
They can't, because now it's him. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he was able, like, you know, they go through the verification process. So I'm assuming, like, say if Mikey does his shit, if somebody else comes up and tries to be like, well, I'm Mikey, they're gonna be like, all right, well, give me these articles. They probably investigated. Like,
it's probably whoever does it first.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Because if like there's already one brother, because I mean, not to Truth's point, I get it. Like if I'm not Brother Ben X, but if I make a fake page and pay the bread,
but I'm sure because he's he
already got one though.
But I'm sure because he's in the NO, they have their own natural
name on it.
Like they have their own identification. They have their other identification that has their name on it. So he has an ID that says Brother Ben X, and it shows that he's of the nation. You get what I'm saying?
But even people outside the nation.
But I'm sure he can.
Any celebrity, like any person.
Yeah, I'm just saying
like,
he can probably
like
prove.
For you, for example, like if I was like, all right, I make a fake Soul page and I pay the bread, but you didn't pay the bread, I could probably get verified. Like I can give my ID and my shit will say Soul, but it have my government name under it on my page.
But what I'm saying is, I'm sure when they go through the verification process, they're gonna be like, well, why are you using this? Like, if you put your ID up there, they're gonna be like, well, why are you?
They don't give a fuck
as long as you pay.
As long as you pay.
No, meaning like, and you pay, but then it goes through. But then say me as the real person come up and get my shit verified. They're gonna be like, well, why the fuck was this other person that's not even you?
They gonna treat you like you the other person.
But you know what?
I'm pretty sure they're gonna give you your likeliness, and they're gonna drop the blue check off the other person.
But what they'll do is they'll probably look for the name and see where it's being used.
No, that's what I'm saying.
And if something seems fishy, I don't know. It has to be some type of process. But all right, but hear me out real quick, because this is aside from that. Did y'all all get the offer?
Yeah, we all did. That's what Instagram did. They did to everybody.
So check us out.
Wait, did you get it from a person?
No, from Instagram.
No, yo, my nigga, I had people DMing me talking about
I've seen that before though.
No, I'm talking about, but since that happened, like talking about I can help you with the process.
They stepped the hustle up.
Yeah.
Because the hustle was there before, but they stepped it up. So, but it's funny you say that, because I was like, damn, Instagram, y'all might have fucked up by announcing that y'all were gonna do this. Like y'all announcing to everybody that they can do it, so it makes people like turn their nose up at people that are purchasing blue checks, right? Somebody that probably would have done it is not going to do it because
they don't want to deal with that. Yeah.
Right. So if they would have just offered it to everybody, like on the low, like and niggas just got it, I might have did it.
Right.
I might have did it. I ain't gonna say I would or wouldn't, but I might have if I don't know that everybody's gonna know that I paid. Like if I seen it came from Instagram, I'm like, oh shit, maybe they just sent this shit to me. You feel me? Maybe they ain't sending shit to everybody. How much?
I'm just the type of person like make it make sense. If it makes sense, it makes sense. Like if you have a reason why you're getting it, cool. But if you're not doing anything on your page, you don't have a follow. You get what I'm saying? You're just getting a blue check just to say, oh, I'm verified. That's different.
There's people that have 500 followers and they follow 9,000 people.
No, that's what I'm saying. You don't even post or nothing. You just watch people and now you got a blue check. Like that to me, that's dumb. But if you're doing something that's productive and you feel like you want people to know this is the real me, whether my content is out there in the world or you're creative or you do art or you do podcast, anything that you're like putting your stamp on that's your likeliness, I feel like you have the right to be like, this is my page.
Because leading up to this point, we all, if someone with a blue check liked your post, DM'd you, commented on your shit, follows you, anybody with a blue check is in your notifications, you like,
no, but I'm being,
you know what I'm saying?
no, but
It
I'm
meant
being
something
honest
more.
though.
Now when you
But
see it,
you
you're like, oh, that's just
who is that? Oh, you know what I'm saying? But you see those blue checks before, it's like, oh, who that? Oh yeah, word. It meant, it was like, you know, it meant something before. Now it's like,
but
see,
I know
didn't
for a
realize the whole
fact,
government name shit.
But I know for a fact though too, the platform on the other end is different still. You get what I mean? Like when they log into their account, if you're a real I don't want to call it real, but if you're a verified as in a public figure, their platform is different. Like you get what I'm saying? They see people that they only follow. They don't see anybody outside of that. They don't get sponsored ads. They don't like get all that extra stuff. So I mean, either way, even if you have the blue check on the outside, you're not getting the same gratification from the inside of the app. So for me, it's just like you're doing it for show. If it's nothing you're getting from it.
So we not doing it? Y'all not buying blue checks?
Nah.
You know what? I might.
Check before they even had.
Well, you know what? Not even that. Like I'm just in the process of trying to get verified because
check.
I'm actually going through a copyright suit on fucking TikTok right now, and I'm mad as hell.
Could you be verified on TikTok too?
Yeah.
Is it verified? It's not a check. Is it a check or what is it?
It's a blue check.
Yeah, on TikTok. But
I'm going through verification with all of them because I'm going through some shit.
You can't buy it on TikTok, right? You can't buy it.
No, you can't buy them. Okay. That's what I said. I'm going through verification with all of them just because of like literally it's somebody. I'm going through something with a stranger.
You bought a blue check?
Through my likeliness.
No. You thinking about it? So that you can look like a, you know what I'm saying?
Not so you can look like a, yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah.
I just feel like you have to have a reason. If you got a reason, then cool. But if you don't, then no. That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
it's the intent of it. It's the intent.
You want to earn it? Yeah.
It's the intent of it.
Word.
And it's nothing too crazy.
I think Memphis bought 2 blue checks. His name is like I am Memphis, and
they got a check in the beginning and then a check at the end.
Oh, so he already had the blue check in like the font of his name before he got it.
I'd rather be rich and look broke than
crazy.
You know what I'm saying, than look rich
and be broke.
You know what I'm saying? Like
say that again.
I'd rather be rich and look broke than to look rich and be broke.
Oh man, where the fuck is the motherfucking
that one?
Cause half of this shit anyway is like unrealistic lifestyles that motherfuckers can't sustain, and then you're believing that one post that the person took 50 screenshots to try to get that one post. Like this shit don't be real, and you're falling into that and you're chasing that instead of just doing what you do and living within your means, because you could be happy and comfortable living within your means. But
when we just talking about this,
I don't follow no celebrities. I'm gonna be honest. I only follow like 3 celebrities.
Rihanna and who else?
Us. Nicki Minaj.
I don't follow no celebrity. Just the biggest
and Emerald Lagasse. Those are the 3 celebrities I follow.
It's funny because I had a conversation with Mike about the whole fake, like people like purchasing like followers, and we talked about it on the podcast plenty of times, right? But to Truth's point, I'd rather, be popping and not look like it than to look like it and not be it. And some people will purchase followers and they got 100,000 followers, but then you go to their post and they got 100 likes or whatever. You feel me? And you got some people that got 4,000 followers and you go to their post and they got 500 likes or they got, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just a larger percentage of engagement.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't see
that's real shit. You know what I'm saying? Now again, you can buy likes too. That's a whole nother
but that's why I say I know so many people who deserve to be verified that don't have a lot of followers, who don't have a lot of interaction online. They're dope ass fucking people. That's why I said it's just about for me, it's just about your likeliness. Like if you're doing it just to look cute, that's stupid. But if you're doing it to protect your likeliness, that's different.
Yeah, I think they should have it so you earn it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, that's what I mean. Like I know,
people is watering it
I know.
down,
That's what I mean. Like, but it just depends. It just depends on the scenario.
They just getting money.
But no, that does take it away. That does take out the hype of it away.
Wait, did you peep how much they made when they did this shit?
Yeah, and that was the whole play. They seen how much Twitter made, and they were like, "Oh, we want that bag too. Let's do it." You get what I'm saying? And everything with Twitter, Instagram is a test kitchen. If you notice, that app changes at least once every month or two.
Hell yeah.
Something changes about it. They move a button. They do, and they sit and do videos about it. Like I watch some of the videos, and they talk about that shit. It's a social experiment.
Oh yeah, definitely. Instagram.
And that shit'll be going in 2 weeks. They'll see a podcast like this or like all this stuff online, and people saying like, we don't like this, or people like Doja Cat saying like, well, take my fucking check back then. They're like, oh no, we gotta pull out. It's just like an investment. They're gonna get their bag and get out. This shit'll be over in 2 weeks. No, yeah, this shit'll be over in 2 weeks.
It was like 600 million or some shit like that.
Yo, man, where Tech at? My bad. I just thought about.
Are y'all all in like a group chat texting? Like I just feel like y'all all just keep picking up y'all phones. Y'all keep flipping them over. Y'all keep.
We talking about.
You got a phone call.
You keep checking your.
If we
Instagram
restart,
made like 660 million.
yeah, 660. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How many people?
It was like 44 million people.
People bought it times $15. The shit came out like 660 million in a day.
In a day.
And that's just the first month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the rollout.
It's a monthly subscription. Some people might drop off. More people might get it. You know what I'm saying? But either way, they're making $500 million every month.
I mean, really, video games have been doing that for maybe the past 10 years. You know, instead of coming out with a product, because basically what it is like the business model. If I drop something every year, once a year, and I get, 100 million from it, it's harder for me to pay back an investor. If you invest in my company, now I'm only getting one payout. But if I could say I might not make 100 million every month, but I'll make 5 million every month, and out of that, I'm gonna be able to pay you X amount. So it's gonna give somebody that want to invest in my company initiative to do so, because now I got a better plan of how I'm gonna be able to pay you your money back.
That nigga Truth be knowing how this money work. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
I'm broke.
That's real shit. Word. That's what I'm saying. Like nigga.
I got 2 kids in
Teach
college.
me the game, Ghost. All right. That topic wasn't directly hip hop, and neither is this one.
Here you go.
So because I think this is very important. So SWV said that they prefer to keep their issues and their drama in house, as opposed to exposing their dirty laundry like Escape does. And of course that could be just a shot at Escape, but I feel like that opens up a bigger conversation, because as fans of celebrities or whatever, I do feel like as fans we do enjoy the transparency of celebrities, right? Sometimes people get kudos and get love because they're so real, and they're so open with their emotions or what they're going through and what they got going on and shit. And it's like then the flip side is there's some people that are like mysterious and kind of keep shit close, tight to the hip, you know what I'm saying? And we be like, damn, I don't even know where I'm going to see this nigga make a post on social media. And when he do, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like Stove God, somebody I think about. Like Stove God really don't post on social media. He don't really say much, don't do a lot of interviews. You don't really know much about him, like about his personal life. But then there's some people like a DJ Khaled, you know what I mean, where like everything that he got going on.
What he had for breakfast.
Yeah, he posted all about it. So which is more valuable? Being transparent or kind of keeping shit to yourself?
It's crazy. We talked about this on the other podcast. I feel like you have to find a good balance, like especially in today's age. We talked about this about social media, and you have to be present. Like people have to be able to feel you to some degree. Mm-hmm. You can't be 100% mysterious, because then it's like the times when you guys might, and I was about to say something because I ain't gonna say it around Mike. I was about to say y'all yearn for Stove God, but because he doesn't put out music, y'all go listen to somebody else. Mm-hmm. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it is. And if you don't feel that personal to somebody, I just feel like right now, especially if you want traction, long-term traction, you have to touch people in some way. But you don't want to give too much, though, also. It's like you have to have that good balance in being transparent, but also still having privacy.
So you don't think there's any truth to people want what they can't have? Like, I mean, again, because I see both sides. I see, but I don't.
But sometimes you're forced into transparency, so I'll say that. So my thing is, let's just say because I mean, with Escape, they had issues with tour dates. You get what I'm saying? And now you're like disappointing your fans, or stuff is happening, and what, you just going to keep getting up there and being like, oh, well, we're sorry we did that, and we'll just get your ticket. Like, at some point, you have to be transparent. Like, well, look, we were going through this. Even if you're saying it 6 years later. Mm-hmm. Like back when we did that, and that's what they're doing on that show. They're talking about why they disappeared for 10 years and why they want people to come see the tour and why it's important to them to be reunited and figure their problems out. Like, you get what I'm saying? It has to be a purpose to shit. Mm-hmm. Not saying just tell everybody your fucking business, but I feel like it's a difference between like being transparent to your fans and the people that buy your music so they know what's really going on with you, and just telling everybody everything. You get what I'm saying? You just got to find a good balance, because sometimes you have to be transparent or people don't understand why you're doing shit.
Yeah, balance is important always.
So that, I mean, that's what I meant when I meant like balance. I don't mean you just got to be out here doing just stuff just to be seen.
Well, yeah, no, you clearly said balance. So it's a little bit of both. I just feel like some people dedicate themselves to one side of that and do well. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
it's nothing wrong with doing one or the other, but
some people do well as being super transparent, and some people do well at being like super like to themselves. Truth, what you think?
I mean, I sort of look at it like, especially if I have a hot product, you know, I'd rather be reserved and sell my shit out all in a day than to always be on the block. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'd rather just touch down with that hot pack, that shit move.
That nigga no money.
And I'm out of here. You know, that's just me. That's how
So build up the demand.
Right.
Build it up. You can't have it. All right, now y'all can have it. Boom, It's all gone.
Right. But within that, when you drop, you have to have a great product. You can't be subpar, because once you come with that subpar effort, then because you take so long, you're not gonna have any.
No, but that's what I mean. In a situation like where you got two old R&B groups, you get what I'm saying. And at one point, y'all weren't putting out no product, and you're gonna say like, "Oh, well, we don't want to be we don't feel like we need to be transparent about." That's what I mean. Like, it's like, is it being transparent, or is it just telling people why there was no product and you want people to come out to your shows now? Like, you get what I'm saying?
And my point wasn't specifically
about them. Okay, I get what you're saying.
So, but truth, can you give me an example of an artist that follows what you said, like somebody that does it the way that you said it?
So I mean, we could look at, okay, so Jay-Z very rarely, if ever, is active on social media. Doesn't drop projects, especially recently. Doesn't drop products very much. Or Jay Electronica was famous for this. Like, kept teasing people that he was going to drop a project. When he finally did, he dropped a project with Jay-Z, and it was fire. You know what I'm saying? But then you got a cat like Currency who literally drops every single month, but it's still on the other end of the spectrum where it's still fire.
Still
you know what I'm saying? So it's like you could do it both ways.
On social media.
All right, yeah, and Currency's not really like he dropping music, but he's living off his art. I'm just saying, like, because people still don't really know what the fuck he really got going on. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. He be on social media and he shows what he be doing, like with the cars and everything.
You just don't follow him. That's what I'm saying. That's a whole other thing too.
I do follow Currency. I feel like he shows you what he wants you to see.
No, meaning there's times you can. I meant like literally, not on social media. Meaning like you might not follow him like somebody else might follow the things he does.
I can really tell
you. What I'm saying?
So like Currency is really a great businessman, and we don't really know. Like, a lot of people don't know he was involved with Dame Dash. A lot of people don't know he was involved with No Limit and Cash Money. But what he does is similar to what Soul does. So he has these limited runs with his Jet Life apparel. So he'll have limited runs, and he's selling out everything he in a day because he has that fan base. So he understands his fan base. He's not trying to overreach and try to reach 20 million people. He know it's 100,000 people that fuck with me, so I'm gonna appeal to that. And then the other thing he does is he finds stuff in his city that he likes to do, and he'll purchase it so that he doesn't have to pay to experience it. So he owns a House of Blues down there, and that's where he does his shows at. It was a restaurant that closed where they used to go low riding.
But all right, so you're saying he owns a House of Blues. So I would say that someone that is super transparent would be on social media like, I'm signing to purchase, or you know what I'm saying, the House of Blues right now.
No, yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the difference. Like, putting out a bunch of music or a bunch of material and shit, to me, that's not being transparent. Being transparent is talking about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people, so for example, like, some people be on, like, I would say Facebook more than any of the other platforms, and they'll be like, they'll make a post like, man, I don't really got nobody in my corner right now, and this shit really pissing me off, but it's okay, I'm going to push through. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a constant thing.
And again, I'm not against that. I'm not saying that they're wrong. That's just not how I move. Right. So I'm just curious, because and I feel like none of us move that way, but it's just, I know there is a lane for that, because there are people that
there's a lot of people that are like that.
Exactly. And there are even celebrities that are like,
they let you inside their world, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, but that's why I said
some celebrities that do it more than others, you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I said it's all about a preference, because like I said, it's somebody like me there might be people who think they know me from social media because they think I'm so transparent, because I'm a transparent to a point. But then they might hear something and be like, oh, you did this 10 years ago. And I'll be like, yeah, I didn't post it. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, it just depends on how you decide to do what you do.
Well, hold up, please. How do you feel about it? What do you think?
I feel like it depends what you're looking to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you trying to get, like, if you want to be a transparent person and you find a lane doing that, you know what I'm saying, and that works for you, then by all means, you know what I'm saying? But you might want to be like, you know what I'm saying, like how you were saying, like a person like DJ Khaled, or a person like hold up, yo,
you being transparent on your
pull up
phone call,
right?
All right,
not you some mark ass bitches.
No,
yo,
marks.
That motherfucker killed your cousin. You ain't finna do nothing about it.
Give me my shit, damn it.
Yo, come on, it's the rosé. Y'all gotta drink a little bit. Come on. Peer pressure.
Nah, I can't.
It's the rosé.
I'm only drinking.
It costs a little bit more.
I'm only drinking this weekend at the
It costs a little bit more than the regular joint. My man Story said, "Oh, clico tonight, huh?" I said, "Yeah, you know."
Y'all ain't right. The night I ain't drinking.
You gonna put that shit on layaway.
So, talking about transparency and social media and shit like that, because I kind of got some people riled up last week off of something that I said on the podcast.
That's because you was being too transparent.
Well, I don't think I was being too transparent, but I just feel like some people are very transparent. I ain't gonna say too transparent, but they're very transparent about how they feel about things on social media, more so than me. But aside from those individuals, I really just felt, because I feel like there's people that may have seen what I said and feel the same way these other individuals felt, but didn't say anything. To those people, I feel like I kind of owe an explanation as to what I really meant by it. So, you know, not to be too cryptic. So I was talking about like showcases, like local rapper showcases, and how I feel like they don't really work the way that niggas intend for them to work. Which to me, I feel like is an honest statement. And I think that by me saying that in the context that which I said it kind of made people that organize showcases feel like I was taking shots. So before I even explain it even further, I think I kind of gotta, because I think niggas got me fucked up a little bit. I just think niggas got me fucked up in a way that they don't understand. They know me from this.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, they know me from doing a podcast. And they don't realize that there's a reason why I decided to start a podcast. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why I feel like I can say the things that I say on here and they be respected. Mm-hmm. It don't gotta be accepted. It don't gotta be agreed with. But I say things on here that typically are respected, especially by those who know my history. You know what I'm saying? Soul be telling me to talk my shit, and I don't, because typically I don't really talk my shit. I don't really say like where I've been and what I've done. But just to give people a little bit of backstory about who Scoop is. I'm someone who used to rap.
Talk to him.
Long time ago. Long time ago. I used to rap, right, at a pretty high level, right? And that's an opinion, but it's the opinion of other people too. So, you know what I'm saying, fuck who don't believe me. But I used to rap at a really high level, and not only did I rap, but I pursued a rap career. I'm 39 years old. Alright, you know what I'm saying?
Not the age.
Full disclosure, I'm 39 years old, right? So 20 years ago, my nigga, you feel me? 20 whole fucking years ago, I was a dude who at the fucking inception of the internet was on there finding opportunities to push my music, right? The MySpace days and, all that shit. And I did showcases. I performed at showcases. I went to New York, and we talked about it last week. That's another thing. The video that we posted on social media was only a clip from the whole conversation. So if you really want to know, you might want to see the whole conversation. But I'll just remind you. I performed R.I.P. K-Slay. K-Slay, he had a couple of events in New York. Me and my homies, shout out to Nick Flair, formerly known as DJ Smoke, and also my boy Frost. We used to go we would scrape our little bread together. They want $300. You know what I'm saying? $300, but we'll give you 30 tickets to sell to cover the bread or whatever. Mm-hmm. We like, man, we just kind of getting started. We don't got no real fan base. We got friends and people that fuck with us. So I'm not going to expect you to pay money and travel to New York to see me perform. So we would just split it. It's a $300. There's three of us. Mm-hmm. $100 a piece, and give the tickets out to whoever was willing to make the trip up to New York. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And we would bring, 6-7 people, like, nothing crazy, but we all go to New York. We catching the train, and we did this shit. I'm talking about month after month after month. We were just doing this shit, trying to perform in New York, come back around the way, say we did it, right? At the time, this was what I felt like getting on was about. Mm-hmm. Because there was a rapper from Camden named Big Lou who went up to New York and performed at these showcases and built some traction. K-Slay started really fucking with him. That was the research that I did. This is like the beginning of, there's no social media for real, but it's like the beginning of the shit that we're in now. You know what I'm saying? So I was there. And after that, I decided that wasn't something that was beneficial for me. I'm not mad at the experience because it did, I learned a lot. I learned about my passion. I learned about what I'm willing to do. From there, I started recording on my own. I put out a couple mixtapes. The first mixtape I ever put out was in 2002. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is how long I've been doing this shit. So for people that's questioning me and don't think that I really, or that I'm trying to take a shot at them because I said that showcase.
But my thing is, that's your personal opinion. Like me personally too. I don't feel like music conferences are like that beneficial if you really don't know what you're getting
like
into.
Potato salad, so
like, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
yeah.
I don't
like everybody
that's
has a
you put raisins in your potato salad.
Nah, I don't. I'm not
grapes.
I don't put. No, I don't put.
Yo,
nothing.
it's crazy
like
because Arby has a good chicken salad with grapes in it, and it's good. I eat at Arby's.
But to your point, so opinion is opinion, and I just want to be clear that my intention was not to take shots at anybody. Mm-hmm. It's crazy though. I didn't realize. See, that's why I say to people all the time: never underestimate the power of your influence, because when I'm saying something, like right now on the podcast, I'm just talking to the people that fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really be thinking
but we're just having casual conversation amongst ourselves. You get what I'm saying?
And somebody else might see this and see what I say and be like, this nigga's going to influence people to not, support my showcase.
But my thing is that people aren't saying a a certain name, or they're not putting, like if it's nothing that's linking it to someone, I don't see the thing. That's just like if I watch a podcast and somebody's like, I would never do clothes, I would never have a clothing brand, I would never sell shades, I'm not gonna be like, man, let me get on Facebook, everybody always trying to come at people who got brands. Like, I'm not gonna automatically assume they're speaking about me, because there's millions of other people who have brands. You get what I'm saying? There are millions of other people who don't like artist showcase. Like, it's just an opinion online.
But let's be clear though, because I gotta make sure that I explain this. I wasn't taking shots at promoters. I was talking about the
experience.
Themselves.
You were talking about your experience.
But it's the promoters putting the events together, and there's artists that's performing at these events that I feel like should not be pursuing that at that time. And that is what creates the event. I feel like as an artist, what you should be doing is putting out music, cultivating your fan base, pushing it. When you get one that clicks, that connects, now you're talking about doing a show. You know what I'm saying? Some artists, they'll make one song and be like, okay, where can I perform at? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they see other niggas doing. And then you got people that aren't vetting, you know what I'm saying, the people that are coming to perform, and they don't care.
If they want to know, if you really want to know what the conversation is about, go back and watch this episode. Like, it's not even we're not going to regurgitate what we said. And I hate that anybody felt away. It literally was regular conversation and people just speaking their opinions.
I mean, I just seen a post the other day where Russ was like, if you don't got fans, you shouldn't put out music. Like, that didn't make me be mad because I don't got
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody has an opinion. There's always going to be somebody that doesn't like something that you do, and they might not be talking about you. They're just saying they don't like it. It just is what it is. And it's people, you can disagree to agree. Like, I'm pretty sure there's something at this table that each one of us likes that we would be like, why do you like that? But I'm not going to sit here and scrutinize you or sub you or think that now we got beef or we need to fight each other. Like, people need to start realizing that we all have our own opinion.
I just want to say I love everybody. I want everybody to win. You feel me? I'm not here taking shots at nobody. I'm not subbing nobody. If I have an issue with somebody, I'm going to speak to you. I'm going to bring it to you.
Like, really, that's what's so crazy, because it's so much space and opportunity that everybody can really eat. But we in the era too, though, if I like what you say, that automatically means I don't like what Mikey and
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's this era. Like, if I just say like I'm fucking with that just automatically means I don't fuck with nothing else but that. Like, and that's not true. I feel
like everybody is very defensive too, so that's a whole nother thing. It's like you can't really say anything. It's like everybody gets defensive. It's like, even if I was to be real with you and be like, yo, I don't, you get what I'm saying? It's like, you're going to be defensive regardless. Like, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't.
But as quick as I am to say that people that responded in that way, I feel like they were misinformed. I also want to give shout out to the people that commented on my post to have conversation. You feel me? Because some people came on the post and was like, well, Scoop, I'm a promoter and I do X, Y, Z, yada, 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 yada. And then I responded and we had a respectful conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, that to me is healthy. I ain't think nothing.
No, but that's what I mean. It's two sides to everything, and that's what I mean.
Some niggas was jumping out the window, and it's like, it wasn't that serious. It wasn't at all. And I just felt the need, again, not necessarily for the individuals who jump out the window, but for those that may have thought the same way and didn't say nothing about it. I just want to let y'all know, like, I don't got no beef with no promoters. I think that showcases can be dope. That's why I said there's exceptions to every rule in the post. I said there's exceptions to every rule. Some shit can be dope.
And we even said, we said with a lot of artists too. We didn't just say artist showcase. We said when you have 15 people on the bill.
Or even, all right, so take something that's super large like Coachella. You could go to Coachella. You're not finna watch all. You don't want to see all them artists
at all.
You're gonna make the time to see, who.
But that's why they stagger it out. It's like you have to end up watching somebody you don't want to watch in order to see the person you want to see.
I'm going to a show this Friday that's some artists that I don't really care to see. But there's some that I do.
But at the same time, it's like he said when we talked about that conversation, it's like it's a difference between having people in there that you want to see, or the fact that none of us are that big of a buzz to where anybody really wants to already be there. Now they're only there to see that one person. So then people are just dropping in and out. Now I'm only coming when slot 16 comes up because I don't want to see
like
you.
Music, because when I be there, I be trying to see like, all right.
No, people I like us, but when it comes to like,
let me follow him. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, hold up. Shout out G Willikers. Shout out to Spellbound, because again, it's a showcase, right? But the difference is it's free.
No, that's what I'm saying.
When shit's free, your expectations are different. You know what I'm saying? Like as a fan, as a patron.
The homie Drake Carter, he do the same
his
thing.
shit.
Like,
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, shout out Drake Carter. Thank you, because we got, maybe we gonna fuck with him later this month.
But that's what I'm about to say. And we have different ears. We're there for you get what I'm saying? Like there's different types of listeners too. Like
was it the 29th? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Over
Yeah. He don't fucking know.
Nah, you know.
wait, I can't make that.
Yo, JB,
I can't.
you got to call McFly today.
Okay, so look.
They be like, yo,
all right.
be
So now we got to wager.
Day.
We got to wager because I can't make that.
Wait, the 29th?
I'm being Dallas.
All right, well, damn. So, because
I know you. Look, we be swapping in and out. We have to.
All right. We swapping in and out. You ain't got no
Wow.
fucking PTO.
Nigga, I got to carry the team
The whole team.
on Saturday.
The whole team.
Yes, the whole
the team.
motherfucking team.
Yo, the whole team.
I got to take one for the team.
The team
So
inside me.
you going to take one for me while I'm in Dallas.
Wait, I'm not taking no token.
Yo, you got it.
You going to take one for
how y'all feel
me.
about Lil Uzi Vert tattoo covering his forehead?
That's wild.
Y'all saw that? Y'all saw that shit?
Forehead or yeah?
No, it's.
I
bro,
feel like it's a
like the
I
flower
feel like
of life.
it's a
Yeah,
ritual.
it's like-
Like it gives ritual. Like it just gives like I'm just doing some ritual stuff.
I mean, I steer clear of that boy. I don't say his name in full.
Oh,
I
shit.
It be like that. That's what I'm saying. It's some
Wait,
ritual
wait,
stuff, and
why?
I really don't want to speak
you
on
don't
it.
know why?
I mean, I don't know. They may not know. I'm not sure.
It's a
but-
spell.
Yeah.
Oh, his name is a spell?
What?
I didn't know that. No,
You
I
dead
didn't.
ass?
I'm dead ass.
Lucifer.
Oh, that's what that is? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I definitely don't say his name. His whole energy, I don't fuck with.
Yo, that shit was Lucifer this whole time?
This whole time.
This whole time.
Yo.
Oh, now the wool is off your eyes and you can see.
I was today years old. I was today years old. Damn, son. Sheesh.
And that's how they put stuff out there
Right.
in the
And he
open
say,
and
like,
nobody
one of his
knows.
biggest influence was Marilyn Manson.
Uh-huh.
I'm cool.
Nah,
And he always do that stuff.
that's stupid.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
That's stupid.
My man that
Damn.
had a gemstone in the middle of his head.
Now I got a tattoo all over the whole forehead.
Oh no, I seen it already. Yeah.
My bad, Truth.
Now
I
I
mean,
say I don't want to
like,
look
he's
at it
so-
either.
he's
Like it's
so-
just too
You
much.
better steal me and shit.
He's-
I told you I was fucking with him.
Right?
He's
I told you it's spell,
famous
nigga.
that, like, even though I don't follow him in any way, he still pops up.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I was at the Roots picnic and he performed and it was like he has mad hits. Like you get what I'm saying. Like he has a great discography, but it's like the energy attached to the image of what he's trying to portray. Because of course he's chasing the bag, and I feel like that's what it is. Like he's chasing the bag, and those things get you more money, and he's just doing shit.
Y'all seen what, what's the girl, Whoa Vicky?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
She said, "Who was it? It was two people she named."
She mentioned Lil
Said
Nas
they-
X and,
Lil
Lil,
Nas
and,
X.
and him, whose name I will not
And
say.
she just said
anymore.
they sold.
But
Of
she
course.
said, but she said Lil Nas X.
Not really gay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You said before?
I'm telling you that, and I don't want to talk about this because I got in a huge argument about this shit on Facebook. But I'm gonna just lay my opinion down. This point blank period. When he came out with that song, unfortunately, our kids couldn't escape that shit.
Which one? The first song?
Yes.
Yeah, the nigga was performing it in
At schools
elementary
and shit.
school.
And then mind you, so people were mad at me that I was upset that video came out where he was dancing on the devil's dick right after it. And it's like, that's real shit.
Yeah, we
he
talked
was
about it
dancing on the
podcast.
devil's dick.
We had the Lil Nas X episode. That was an X.
And I was annoyed by that. And people were like, well, your son shouldn't have been listening to him to begin with. I was like, the nigga was performing in elementary schools. He was pushing a narrative of your children and then jumped on the devil's dick. I'm not mad at him. He
But-
can do whatever the fuck he wants to do. But I have a
Get
child.
it,
And to
though.
me, I just was
Miley
like, I can't
Cyrus
support
was a Disney
that.
star. You know what I'm
can't
saying?
support
Like
it.
that's
And
their
about that.
agenda. That's their agenda.
Exactly.
Wait, she had my time, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got passionate about that because I got a little baby and he's 10 years old and he don't know no better. You get what I'm saying? And at one point,
Yeah,
Panini,
but
that
listen,
Panini
though.
shit he put out, like that was my son's favorite song at 4 years old.
But this the whole thing though. Raise your kids and don't let the internet and entertainment and the
No,
TV
hell no. No,
and the
no.
schools like don't rely on somebody else to raise
No,
your
I don't
kid.
rely on anybody to raise my kid,
not
but
saying
I'm
you
just,
in
but
general,
I'm just
but-
saying, but that's why it hurt me so much. Some parents don't give a fuck; they didn't care, and that's why they started coming at me for caring. I'm like, why are y'all mad at me for caring that my son once knew the words to
That
this man's
nigga
songs?
name is Loose.
Bro,
And
they even but listen, they even put him on a track with Nas to try to reel us in.
They did.
But yo, I ain't know the nigga
You
name
did-
was.
You keep saying it.
It fucked him up though.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, that fucked him
I
up.
feel dumb. I ain't afraid to say it because I'm not dumb, but I feel dumb.
I'm just saying, watch the power of the tongue. You just keep repeating it.
Right.
You know, look. You know,
I ain't say the whole shit. I said Lucy. You ain't hear me?
I'm just saying, you go home and see some,
Yeah,
see
if
some
I
shit.
have to reference him at work, I'll be like Uzi.
Yeah, Uzi. Yeah.
I call him the sassy thought because that's what he was at the Roots picnic. Like he had his harness on, like the gay niggas be in the club, and he was like, "It doesn't matter. Hey, turn her a shower. She doesn't matter. She got me fine." So that's what I call him, the sassy thought, because he was giving all the
I don't
energy.
like being dumb, but I felt dumb, and that's crazy.
He's a force to be reckoned with. Shout out to
All right, Juvenile.
Oh, that's my boy. I love Juvie. He said,
so
what?
Juvie, so somebody tweeted Juvie, or I guess they tagged him, and it was like, yo, Juvenile should do a Tiny Desk concert. And he responded, what the fuck is a Tiny Desk?
He said, "In hell no." I was like, "Yo," I retweeted that. I was like, "Yo, Juvie is so
He
like
said,
out
"I
of
don't know what
touch."
the
He
fuck is
said,
a
"What the
Tiny
fuck
Desk?"
is a tiny desk?" And no, like that
And
nigga's
then-
so out of
and then-
touch.
and
He
then-
was like,
and then,
"No,"
You know, eventually he was like, oh shit, I ain't know that it was something.
because
like,
he out of touch, and it's funny.
Like, he said, all right, he said, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? You know, let me know what songs you want
Speaking
me
of Juvie, y'all see Webby?
Yeah, we did see.
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot that.
I was like, what's really good?
We
Like,
had
I don't
crop top
know.
on?
It wasn't
No,
even just the fact he had the crop top on. It
wasn't
was
even a
everything.
crop
It
top.
was the
It was a
whole.
t-shirt. He just
He
had it
rolled it
rolled
up.
up.
It was rolled up, and it was the energy of the picture. It was just giving the brat. Like when I first opened it, I was
No.
like, oh my god, the brat dropped her baby. I was like, my friend was like, Webby. I'm like, Webby.
Dropped her baby.
Are you serious right now?
Like it's a mixtape.
No, that shit was good.
No, it was like from afar. And, you
Leprechaun
know,
from the hood.
to the
watch
end,
Swarm?
just to know that I know. No, I didn't watch Swarm yet.
Man, that weird shit. Y'all
Yo,
watch
but you
Swarm?
know that some of that is based, not the killing part, but it's based off of like
The beat
real
out.
shit, like
Yeah, I
that
believe
these
it.
crazed fans be doing.
But that shit was weird, man. I started watching it and I was like, I gotta get to the end. You know what I'm saying? But
I know,
but after like episode 3, I, was like, this shit
Mr.
weird.
Snowfall
You
and
ain't
Chloe
never,
was
you ever seen the movie Enemy with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Nah. What's that about?
He watch a movie and he see himself in the movie, and then he go on his journey to find his doppelganger, and just wild shit be happening.
What? Enemy?
Yeah.
How? I mean, is it old? Like,
No, it's recent actually.
Word?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
that
that's
sound alright.
It's wild.
It's on streaming or something?
Yeah, it got to be HBO Max or
Okay.
Netflix. One of them.
Okay, I have both of those.
Yeah,
Don't
I
start
think it's
naming shit.
HBO
Don't
Max.
start naming other shit
Yeah,
because I
no,
might
no,
not, but I got them.
Yeah.
But yeah. Nah, but beef is like the newest shit.
What you got a blue check on OnlyFans?
Yo, Truth be cool as hell.
Yeah, he brought it.
That nigga be cool as hell, and then all of a sudden,
Bought a blue check.
all of a sudden, here comes a zinger. Oh man, but nah, beef is dope on Netflix. It's new, you feel me? So like, I think it's something that people.
Oh, and then hold on, another one y'all was talking about, Kaleidoscope.
I never finished that.
I just found out Robert Townsend directed that.
Robert Townsend.
Yeah, because-
I never started it. You just reminded me. Now I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, I watched like 2 episodes. I wanted it. I gotta get back.
I've only
to it.
watched TV like 5 times since the a handful of
Are you
times
caught
since
up
the
on
new
Snowfall?
year. No, I haven't even watched the new season.
Oh.
I'm still catching up on BMF. I'm still catching up on BMF. Like I'm still behind on that because
You
I
ain't
literally
finished BMF?
I watch TV like once
Wait, hold
every
on.
2 weeks.
Oh, is BMF done for the season?
Yeah, I watch
I didn't
TV.
watch none of this season.
I watch TV once every 2
Yeah,
weeks,
I'm-
and I
I'm-
didn't
I'm
watch
gonna binge
TV
it.
the first 2 months of this year.
got
I don't
stars.
know.
I'm
I've been tapped out. But I like it though because now I can binge when I finally do get the feel to watch TV. I'll binge everything. What was you doing? Putting dicks in front of his face?
Yo, here, pause. Like, what the?
Yo,
You gotta lead with your dick.
No.
you gotta leave with your dick. It's crazy. Yo, that's a whole fucking reel by itself.
Wow.
But hold on.
Yeah. Wow.
So I know.
Oh, that's what you
nobody
think
up here
about when
besides me. Wu Tang. You watch it or no? Wu Tang.
No, I did not watch Wu Tang either.
Got to like,
I'm about to make a list. Let me make a list. What did we say so far?
That shit, I
I'm
didn't
making
like
a
that one.
list because
Yeah, I
y'all are
didn't like
making
that
me
one.
mad.
But the
I need to
all
be
right,
in
so
the
those are called
know.
the allegorical episodes. They have 3 of them. ODB.
they got what, liquid swords or something like that? So?
Yeah, but the after ODB is only Built for Cuban Links, and then Liquid Swords. The only Built for Cuban Links, Liquid Swords. Them shits was alright. The ODB one, I don't know why like that because it was like Undercover Brother.
Yeah.
They made it like Undercover Brother. I was like, I wasn't really fucking with it, but the But the series, that season was dope. The series was dope. And Fleas, I know you don't fuck. Yo,
Okay.
I was watching the last episode and I was like, Mike's wildin'. He will fuck with this shit right here. Like seeing them making the records for like Triumph and no, not even that. Getting the orchestra together to make the beats for Reunited and all that shit, nigga. You will fuck with that shit, nigga. Like RZA had a whole orchestra in the Wu Mansion.
I watched the episode.
And everybody, all the other clan members was like, the fuck is this?
Mike,
He
you
had
be
niggas in there like,
watching it.
like, I mean, but they was playing like songs, and RZA was like, you know what I mean? And like Ray was like, yo, this some bullshit, because RZA was trying to transition from using samples
to using real
instruments.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah, but if you watch the shit, it's dope. And then eventually he in the studio and he tell Meth, he's like, yeah, these niggas ain't fucking with my new shit. And Meth's like, play that shit. And it was the beat for Reunited. He played that shit. Meth was like, he pulled his notebook out and shit. Was like, what? Davies. You know what I'm saying? He was like, what? And he laid his verse down like that. Like that shit was hard, bro. Like I think you will fuck with that. I know. Like Mike don't like the fact that Raekwon and Ghostface were shooting at each other. That
not just that.
Once he saw that, he was like, that never really happened.
It wasn't just that.
Oh, yeah, he said it was
other
fake.
stuff too.
But that was
It was too fake. You said it was too fake.
I didn't say it was fake. I just said it didn't happen the way they portraying it in the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But there's enough shit
In the
that does
series.
line up.
That's what I'm saying. You said it was too much fake shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like how you did with everything else, I'm gonna let it finish and then I'm gonna just watch it all together.
Niggas
you know what I'm
of our age group need to watch Wu-Tang, bro. Wu-Tang, you know what I'm saying?
I watched the first season
It's
and a half.
Wu-Tang.
Nah, no. I watched the
That,
first
man,
season.
for me
What does
though,
Wu-Tang stand for?
Woody Unpredictable Talent and Natural Game.
Can you Wu-Tang?
You gotta watch it, bro.
Can you Wu-Tang?
Watch it. JB.
She said, "Can you Wu-Tang?"
Can you
All the way up.
I don't know. Like I feel like you should be able to Wu-Tang.
When they named
That
that
has
dance
nothing to
Wu-Tang,
do
I was
with
mad as
Wu-Tang.
shit.
I never
was
said it
mad as
did.
hell.
I just feel like
my little sister
I just
was
feel like you as a person, like if you would have grew up in my era, you would have been a nigga at the party with your shirt off, Wu-Tang and hype.
Oh yeah, Mike definitely would have been doing it.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said, can you Wu-Tang?
Yeah.
Fleece would have
Nah.
That was too young for you. My
He been doing
bad.
it. He been doing that shit.
My
in
bad.
his era, but Fleece would have been a bully in a different.
He'd have been a bully.
No, he'd have been a nigga that would have Wu-Tang in the party and then would have gun butted somebody then.
Now,
And then robbed and
Wu-Tang
robbed.
and Gun Buddy.
some shit. I didn't even do nothing.
This is
I
allegedly,
ain't do
and it's
nothing.
imaginary. Like
Hold up,
I didn't even
did
say
y'all
you
see,
did it, so don't say I'm snitching.
T.I. and Boosie in the airport.
I'm not.
I seen him like
I said
talk
you
to each
would
other.
have.
Watch they beef or something like
Who?
Yeah, T.I. and Boosie. What happened?
Aw,
Nah, I just
Oh,
seen
you
the post.
asking?
I didn't know what they was talking about.
that's cute.
Boosie didn't look like he was pressed though. I mean,
Well, you know, T.I. pulled up saying all them big ass words, and Boosie probably just was like, yeah.
Yo,
He
so
probably was like, yeah.
Next week, I'm gonna report to y'all.
You say he did
I'm
the,
gonna see T.I.
Kevin
perform
Hart.
this Friday.
Like, what was I about to say?
40-year-old
We talk about spectrums. Like, them two niggas in regards to like vocabulary, they're like two different people, two different countries. You get what I'm saying? Like, T.I. is like
man.
really big.
he said, "I don't know what you just said,
Right?
but I'm gonna take that as disrespect."
He's like, all right, man. He probably is like, all right. He probably is all right, man. Whatever you say, man, say, man, say, man.
Yeah, hey man, say man. Yo, oh man. Yeah, I'm interested to see. I'm sure they probably talked about some way to publicly.
Make money off of it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
probably.
Something should probably come from that because I mean,
No, Boosie's a smart ass businessman.
hell yeah,
And I'm just waiting for that show to drop.
the show.
Yeah, he's been like dropping, like it's been like clips dropping of like him taping a reality show.
Come on, man. Why you talking about his show, man?
He put it out. And I'm ready to see him. He funny as shit. Like I would love to watch a Boosie show. Even the video of him and his son when his son kept saying that his I think he was a track hawk or something. He was like it's a foreign. He was like, that ain't no motherfucker foreign. You don't even know what a foreign is. Like, and they was like going back and forth because his son's just so young. He just saying it because it's cool. Like,
You see his daughter rapping. She alright.
yo, she's fucking fire.
Yeah,
And she's him.
but she changed her shit to like something badass.
She's him. Like literally, when I watched her little freestyle, I was like, "Yo,
Yeah, man. I was mad. I seen she was in Texas for the South by Southwest. I
Aw.
was gonna go.
we gotta get her on the show."
Yeah, Yo,
Let's get her on the show.
She nice too, and she
See,
rapping.
look, y'all talking about me sending packages to people with VE. Come on, let's send some press kits for to watch this to
press kits.
little Boozy Badass,
Some press
Booty
kits.
Badass. Like her dad is like one of my favorites. Like the greatest line of hip hop. One of them is, "I pull up at the club, VIP, gas tank on E, but all the drinks on me. Wipe me down." Like who says that?
Them.
Boosie.
Exactly. That's
And I
Pepe.
fuck with Boosie because like it don't matter what he say, he stand on that shit. Like
No, real
it
shit.
can be the most politically
And I feel like that
incorrect
was
shit,
my old
and
life,
That's how he
like-
feel. He gonna stand
The
on that
old
shit.
soul, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. So hold up, real quick, man. Shout out to Young and May.
Shout out to Young and May.
Young and May, we spoke about her on the pod. You know, the video came out where she looked like she was dealing with some health issues, or she just wasn't.
A moment where you have to be transparent. It's like one of the moments I'm talking about, like where you end up having to let people into your life because they're so nosy
Yeah.
with the internet.
She definitely wasn't looking great, but she said, you know, she's completely sober right now. You know what I'm saying? So
Shout out to Young Ma.
she's sober right now, Young and May, and she's getting healthier. She was like, I'm not gonna say exactly everything was going on because she said she's gonna put out a documentary.
I'm about to say she said she was dropping a documentary, and I love that.
And some new music. She said this summer is what she said. It's gonna be Young and May summer. So I fuck with Young and May, man. Like it's crazy. I was like out of town in a hotel, and one of the channels they had.
You be in a lot of hotels.
Oh, you know
Right?
You working?
what? I was getting content.
Yeah, I bet you would.
Yeah.
That blue
I'm
check.
making content.
Did I get my 30% for that?
Get the fuck out of here. So, you know what it was? They had Revolt. Cause I don't know if y'all do, but on my TV I don't got Revolt. They had the
Yeah.
Revolt channel at this joint, and they had like a Young and May block, and they played like all her videos and shit. And this is around the time. This is after, you know, that those videos came out that we talked about on the pod. Like after, you know, she looked like she was, you know, down bad. So when I was watching them shits, a lot of them shits I knew, but then some I didn't. You know what I mean? Some videos of hers I never seen before, and I was like, damn, yo, like.
Yo, one of
She
my
was doing
favorite
shit.
songs Mike produced, and it's big.
Big was the shit.
In the video too, like the
Yeah,
big
with the
head
big
and just
head and
everything.
the big
I was
feet
like,
and shit.
I fucking love
Yeah,
this.
that's
Like
Mike
I don't know, it was
Zombie,
very
yeah,
creative for me. Like and then had Mike involved. I was like, yo, I love this.
They played the Young and May block twice. You feel me? And I watched that shit twice. You know, motherfuckers leave the studio or you know for the night and hit play, and they fucking leave.
I
So they
remember
put
she
Young and May
first
joint,
came
they put some other
out.
shit, and the Young and May joint came on again. And I just happened to be awake.
And you know, I work in North Jersey,
content was over.
and so I was up in North Jersey when she first came out, and you know, that's when just the DJs were playing the song. And honestly, when Ooh came out, I didn't even know. Like, I'm like, who's this person?
Shit, they was spinning that shit. I was up north when that.
No,
shit
that's what
came
I'm
out.
saying. Like, it was spinning all day. Like, I literally went to work. They played it like 10 times on the way there. Yeah, you know how I be. So then I got to work, got off work. I'm driving home. Be like, yeah, because we're gonna run that Young and Mary back. And I'm like,
But
who
what's so
is
crazy is
this
I know
person?
a nigga at my job that when that song comes on, he raps every word.
No,
It's just,
yeah.
like,
And then when I seen her, I was like, yo, this is a girl spitting bars like this? Like, it was like, yo.
Nah, that's the bro.
At the end of the day, we're not going to get into all the no disrespect. I'm not coming at nobody's
Yo,
pronouns
hold
or
on.
anything like that. But I'm just
the
saying,
second
like,
episode of this podcast is something.
here we go. You see, now you done drunk Hennessy. You done had, You done had the Hennessy.
It's Young and
the
May.
Clico.
It's about Young and May. The title has something to do with Young and May. The second episode of this podcast, you feel me? Like straight up, like yeah, Young and May. Like we fuck with her, the bro. But yeah, glad to hear that her health is getting in order. That she's sober. Want to see you do good.
I want some music.
I think you're a dope rapper, and I explained, you know,
She
on this
harder than a
pod
lot
why
of
I feel
niggas.
like my opinion
she's
matters.
way harder than a lot of niggas. She is a real.
She can rap. Yo, when she BET Cypher, she did a cypher on one of the BET Hip Hop Awards and snapped. You know what I'm saying? It was like after Ooh came out, it was, you know what I mean? She was known a little bit, but she did the cypher, and I was like, I don't want to throw niggas under the bus, but there was another rapper in her cypher that I feel like is a popular male rapper, and my opinion was
She killed them.
Young and May got him out of here.
Yo, and another thing where because
and they both was like on the same like
Wait.
level as far as like popularity. Like you feel me? Like they both was bubbling, and I was like, Young and May got him. Like she got him. I ain't gonna say who.
And she's been transparent
You can look
too
it up,
through
you know
her
what I'm
whole
talking about.
journey, and I feel like that's why I said I like people who have a balance because I like knowing why somebody's doing their craft or why they're as creative as they are. And she's been very open about all the stuff she's been through in her life and how
Brooklyn,
she
right?
got to music. Yeah. and how she got the music, like, you know, and why she's who she is and why she do what she do, and I fuck with it.
Yeah,
pretty dope.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out Young M.A. for real, man. Like we want to interview you on the pod for real. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be all love, no bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, don't get it fucked up.
I mean,
man.
she is kind of fine.
Yo,
she can come up here.
Oh, here we go.
Definitely gonna get you on here now.
What?
Nah, yo, Young M.A. gonna press you.
Look, I don't want to put pressure on you.
She like, what's good?
She want to do the podcast with
Y'all
just
gonna make some content.
Look, she might been searching for me long and hard. You never know.
Long and
see, now she ain't never coming.
Wait, what you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? I mean, no, that's what I'm about to say. The strap don't come. So I mean, it's very on brand.
Yeah,
very on brand.
And moving on.
Nah.
Make sure she got that backpack.
I seen a meme about it said some shit like, damn, I don't know, man.
Let me stop, because I don't want none of y'all studs in my inbox thinking y'all could show up here with y'all backpack. They are, but I don't want them showing up here with their backpack thinking they Young Ma, because y'all not.
They backpack?
Yeah.
Oh, they put the strap in the backpack?
Yeah. A person that has some like a coof about them, they gonna have a backpack. They not going. It's some of them out here that's trifling. And they just wear their strap everywhere, and it's just like
sweats on.
Yeah, like so they can have a dick print. So they can have a dick print, but it's like, are you sanitizing that before you use it? Like, you know, like it's just it's wild. It's wild.
Hold on. If you see a chick and you notice her dick print,
yo,
is that sus? Is that sus?
Wait, what?
That's sus when you looking at it.
I know. But it's a girl.
But it's still.
So if no, but you just said the bro. So if the bro's at the courts with her man's on, you gonna feel away?
Nah.
If it's just swinging while y'all on the court.
Yeah. All right. Look.
She got her dick swinging a little bit while y'all on the court.
If there's a girl here, right, and she got sweats on with a dick print, and I'm like, yo, please.
I can see y'all doing
but her
that.
ass fat though.
No, they be the thickest ones. Yo, they be the thickest fucking ones. They be the thickest ones.
Moving on.
And I'm gonna be honest, I love following them on TikTok because they tell how like sometimes they'll be masculine present, but then they'll catch their feminine energy and they'll be somewhere and start twerking, and they be thick. And it be niggas that like.
But with the hip hop.
Nah, you
because Mikey he look when they twerk. He look when they twerk.
You want me to hit the button?
All right, chill. Truth, what's up? You want to?
Yo, you want me to hit the button?
No, we can't talk about that.
No, we gonna talk about hitting that button, my nigga. We not talking about that.
Ain't that time?
No,
Mikey would get intimidated.
We didn't put a song on.
Man, I got a off camera story.
Camera stories.
I got an off camera.
This is my last.
I got an off camera story.
Yo. All right, man. Joe Budden.
Oh, how about to say, bug.
So Joe Budden and Rory and Mal, they've been going back and forth with they.
Again.
Yeah. So,
well, you know, Joe don't never quit. So
apparently, well, not apparently, but Complex ranked their favorite hip hop media. There's a list that came out. Naturally, Joe Budden was number one. Right? I won't say naturally, because big shouts to everybody else on that. You know, we should have been on that fucking.
But he was the pioneer of all of it. You get what I'm saying? Kind of like he's on the Mount Rushmore of podcast establishment.
Yeah,
you know him, Charlemagne. Like these are the people who got networks. You get what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Like it's like a Diddy or a Jay-Z. Like it's like
I don't even watch that, but I respect it.
No, that's what I mean. I watch it every now and again
because he famously separated from his former co-host, right? Rory and Mal, they went on their pod and they kind of had something to say about it. It was like funny though. They was being funny about Joe, but they wouldn't say his name, and you know, and it was like, yeah. But Rory, because all right, if you paid attention to their podcast in the past, I feel like Rory and Joe were a little bit closer than him and Mal. I feel like him and Mal had more history from before, but him and Rory at the time, I feel like they were closer. So regardless, it just felt like Rory was like trying to give Joe some respect in that regard, but they still was being funny. They still was cracking jokes. So then Joe went on his podcast and said, Niggas that got a problem with what I'm, me being number one, y'all should have a problem with y'all not being on the list at all. Y'all niggas, we come here, we do work. Y'all the bare minimum boys, is what he said. Yeah, you seen it, right? He said y'all are the bare minimum boys. Y'all do the bare minimum. Stop holding the mics when y'all on y'all show. Blah 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 blah. He had some shit to say. So then they went on their show and responded, and Rory seemed to take exception to that. Like, stop, shut the fuck up, leave us the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gave you respect. Blah blah blah, and then they made shirts that say bare minimum boys on it.
As they should.
Capitalized. And it's hard. I ain't gonna hold you. I was bought one.
Cause the thing is, Joe's a troll. Like, you get what I'm saying? He's a troll, and it's like you troll a troll, and then everybody's trolling.
Do y'all think that they'll ever reconcile? No.
I'm gonna be honest. I do think that at one point Joe will try to, but I think they're gonna be too far going.
I think he's definitely the one that wouldn't try to.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think the way Rory would be the one to try to reach out if anything. Maul ain't doing shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. Maul, no, that's what I mean.
He's got too much pride to even attempt that.
No, but I just feel like Joe is very up and down. Like, I definitely think he has reflective moments. That's one thing I like about Joe Budden. He'll have a reflective moment. He might fuck around going that podcast and be like, no, that's what I'm saying. He'll fuck around and come in one day and be like, yo, honestly, y'all smart as shit for making them shirts, and I shouldn't even have said that shit about y'all. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I could see Joe saying, like, y'all smart as shit and be laughing about it, like, and just be like, yo, that shit was dumb. Like, I could see Joe doing shit like that. Like, so that's why I said that, but I feel like he hurt them so bad that they're never gonna, when shit like that happens, you're never gonna be like, oh, we're gonna run back over there after we done already left. And I just feel like it would have to be Joe opening the door, but I don't think it'll ever happen. I just think the whole situation is fucked up.
Yeah, I as a fan, I would love to see that reunion, even if it was just like for an episode or whatever. I mean, I'm not.
But like you said, him and Roy were friends. That's why I think that it's
him
like.
Him and Maul were friends too. Him and Maul, they lived together. There's all the time. If I used to listen to the podcast, so they used to talk about when they was roommates and all that shit. But I mean, and you look at Joe Budden's BET Cypher. From way back when him and Nikki was
what I'm saying is with the fallout, but during the fallout though, it was more or less him and Rory getting ready to like fight and like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, that's what I mean. So it's like that's where the hurt is at. It's like me and you were really close friends, and then now you're on a public platform coming at me. That's why all that shit happened. That's what I'm saying. Stuff like that is sometimes unforgivable.
Yeah. On the episode. So all right. So when shit was getting rocky.
No, that's what I'm saying.
When shit was getting rocky between them. I remember, Rory, Joe was saying some shit, and Rory was like, I'm saying we could just fight.
No, that's what I'm saying. You could tell he was over it.
And Joe was like, I'm not fighting my friends. And Rory was like, who said we friends?
Mm-hmm.
And Joe reflected and said, like, damn, when that nigga said, are we friends? That's when I realized, like, this, he kept... offering like all right, like me and Mike.
He kept offering songs, so you could tell the energy.
Talk shit, you feel me? But it's never like to that.
No, but that's what I mean. Like you could tell Rory was very hurt, like by the way he was reacting to a lot of that shit. And Joe just didn't give a fuck. He just was like, well, I'm gonna say my bullshit and I'm gonna do what I want. And you end up hurting the people you love just being an asshole, and that's what that was.
Wait, no. I mean that.
What are you touching his thigh?
Yeah, on fight night.
Are you touching his thigh?
What?
Did I just see you touching that man's thigh?
Nah, I remember like one time, like me and Mike, we had this agreement. We was like face to face talking about some shit.
He like, don't talk about our
disagreement. You know what I'm saying? And I pushed him. And he stumbled a little bit. And he was like, damn, that nigga Scoop, he kind of strong.
When did this happen?
No, wait. Figuratively.
Keep playing,
yo. Why I'm pretending that it hurt me, yo? All right, so look, check it out.
You're gonna be sitting on the other side of truth.
I don't know why that sounds crazy.
Y'all have such an abusive relationship.
We don't have a relationship.
I don't abuse nothing.
Yo, word up. I was outside the studio one time and Mike walked over and I was like, yo, bro, you look like a nigga that could be on the podcast. And then that's how this started.
Definitely not how it started.
You look like a podcast nigga. He had the shades on and everything. It's dark as hell outside. He had shades on and shit. I was like, yo, you look like a podcast nigga. Swingman on everything. He was.
You see?
So every week on the Watch This podcast, we do add a song to our playlist.
I'll hit the button.
No, don't hit the button, yo. I think Soul picked last week.
Nah.
Oh, it was you?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It's not my turn. It can't be.
Wait, hold on. It's probably either me or Fleas. Damn. Playlist. It was you last week, Truth?
Yeah, I put some player shit on there.
What'd you put on there?
Some Jay Worthy.
Some player shit.
This nigga put Jay Worthy on the playlist 17 times.
No.
Hold on. Let me see. It was, and before that, it was you.
It's your turn.
Wait, who put NBA Youngboy on there? Or somebody, we had a guest.
Mikey.
No. Definitely not.
Damn, I don't know. Who put Gifted Hands on there?
So, yes.
I guess. Ruben Vincent was me. It's you, Fleas.
No, it's not.
It is. Because it was me, guest.
Damn, you be having a lot of guests.
We. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Because you didn't put Rod Wave.
Now we speak French.
You put Rod Wave on there and feel the same way?
That was a guess.
And Youngboy, you didn't put Jay Worthy. You didn't put Showtime. You didn't put Roscoe P. Bless. You didn't put Red McFly. Gifted Hands was not you. Ruben Vincent was me. So it has to be you. What you been listening to?
I'm about to look right now.
Doja Cat?
You a Doja Cat.
I love Doja Cat. Yo, it's crazy because she tweeted and said that
Her next album?
No, not even about the next album. She said that she said, I know that people think that my raps are mediocre. I'm like, yo, who the fuck is in her
She
corner?
said her next album's gonna be rap.
No, and that's what she said. She said, so now you are bleeding.
Where?
Do you see that, True?
Yeah.
You're bleeding.
Where?
Randomly
See, you said little,
On my nose?
you said little
Right,
blah blah blah
right,
too
where you
many
just-
fucking times, and now you got a
shook
blood
me up,
mark.
though, like,
You are, nigga. I just looked at you and see
you
blood
said that
coming
shit
from
like
your
it was
face.
Wow, like, oh,
But
wow.
yeah, nigga. And it's right where little guy has his tattoo. And you was saying that shit all so many times, saying all them goddamn spells and shit, nigga. Now you
Right,
bleeding.
yeah, you said.
That's on the pray, bro. Stop.
Right? Ashe,
I said
Ashe.
name and I started.
Ashe, send good energy, Scoops way. Ashe, send good energy, Scoops way.
Nah,
He needs some good energy. No, that ain't no bad. That ain't nothing bad. That's
Look, hand sanitizer right
that's
there.
returning that whatever he put on himself to sender, because it need to go back.
I was like,
Cause you're just talking, and I'm looking like, why is there a blood drop? Or like, I'm like, is he crying blood? Like, it's like a scary movie. Like, what?
yeah, that shit is like.
That stigmata.
Add your fucking song, please, so I can turn this shit off.
Yo,
That shit probably was there for mad long.
And then he's like, why are you saying it like this? I'm like, you have blood on your face. I'm sorry. I just look and it was blood.
Somebody bleeding like from. I'm like from. Like what the fuck just happened?
I don't even like remember like touching.
I mean, if it was his thigh, I would have knew you shanked him, but it was his face.
Monte Cristo.
All right, hold on. Boldy James.
That's the title of this episode.
Yeah, this episode has no fucking
Spotting.
Right?
Yo, that's exactly what happened.
Yo, oh shit, he's back.
Spotting is the new title for this.
All right. Monte Cristo by Boldy James is now added to the Watch This playlist on Tidal. You can check it out.
Nigga scooped the first nigga to bleed on here. Look at God.
Yo, I done gave blood, sweat, and tears for this shit. Damn, that's crazy. Why am I bleeding right there?
Yeah, go home and pray, please.
Yo, chill out.
You said that shit way too many times.
That shit need to hurt me.
Say that man name too much.
But you know when you drinking, that shit like it don't be clotting because your blood be.
No,
Hey,
your
listen.
blood is thin.
All right, so you know 1800, right? When you pour the shot in the bottom. Why? One time we was drinking 1800, and when I took the shot off, I chipped the bottle and stepped on it later that night. My shit
Hold
was
the fuck up.
leaking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We could not figure how to do that out at all when we tried it.
The cap?
Just do the cap and just drink out the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
That was their homecoming years ago.
All right, look. I'm a rap before we end the joint.
Okay.
Word.
You got the blood on your nose. Let's
got
start
the
with
blood
that.
on my
Nah,
nose.
it's gonna start bleeding.
Blood of
more.
a slave.
Okay.
blood to your grave.
Okay, Logic.
This the blood that I made.
Okay, Massa.
You niggas is afraid. I said nigga cause I'm mixed.
Okay.
You niggas isn't this.
Okay.
If you niggas trying to sniff, then you niggas is a bitch.
Nigga this.
Nigga this.
Watch this.